Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
What you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain...
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick out of Villanova, and his father carved out a 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote, how hard he worked.
Family business. Allie, thanks. And so off the tip, it is New York. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And that one's good for Brunson. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Now here's Barrett. And he makes it on the layup.
And sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Sexton against Brunson. Clarkson outside. Kept alive. The kick to Olynyk. Clarkson outside. Clarkson missing again. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Robinson passes to Hart. Back to Robinson. Randall outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact. Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Crossed up the deep perfectly. Randall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Utah calls timeout.
The Jazz with the timeout. Once again, for your next breaker, that's move. Show some love.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brunson against Sexton. Here's Clarkson, and he banks in the layup.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Here's New York. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Barrett. Deflected. Robinson passes to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Randall's got 9 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
And it's Clarkson missing. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Hart to the inside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Takes a three. The rebound by the Jazz. 1:50 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Sexton.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
A new lineup here for New York. A different look for Utah. .144 left in the first quarter here. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Toppin passes to Rose. Quickly outside. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Toppin outside. Over game. New York no good that time either.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
That's Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Pass to Quickly. Over to the wing. Now here's Rose. He's closely guarded, and he makes it.
And hey, that's a hard shot. But Rose can absolutely get it done and close on good defense.
Now Gay, back to Horton Tucker. Pass to Azubuike. The shot that time not on target. New York goes the other way with it. Quickly passes to Rose for 3. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Utah trailing here. Here's Abaji, guarded by Quickly. Here's Gay. That one off the back iron and out. Now here's Toppin, tightly guarded. Offensive board. Here's Hartenstein, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the Knicks, up 11.
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Utah shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gay picks one up. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons. We want to watch hoops.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Olenek's checked in for Gay. And Randall drops them both. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Here's Sexton. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Robinson. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson outside. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Randall. It's not going to go for him. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And Clarkson, here we go. That one's wide left.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are. And Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He buries it from 3. He's got 7.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Takes the 3, and again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Utah has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
And the Knicks call time here. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Grimes. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Here's Quickly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that.
The Jazz making a switch here. Azubuike's checked in. And Utah has possession. 8-point game. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Clock at 6. Tries a 10-footer. Azubuike, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the trifecta. Hartenstein's got 5 now.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, Olynyk's a big guy. He's not going to slow down. And right there playing physical.
Quickly from outside. Rebound, Utah. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Toppin passes to Quickly. Driving to the basket. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. There's the 3. They shoot again. Shot is good by Barrett. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And Barrett does have the size to go in there and mix it up.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Gay's checked in for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Abaji. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And that one's good. Hartenstein's got 5 points now this quarter.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Here's Gay. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Gay's got his second basket of the game. Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. To the paint. Tipped away. Quickly outside. The 3-ball. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Here's Horton Tucker. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Knicks up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks. Tibbs.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Kelly Olynyk, Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Brunson. The 3 is up. The shot misses. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Clarkson.
Some contact's not going to dissuade a big like Markkanen. He doubles down on the shot, and he gets it.
Here's Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Here's Markkanen. Banked it in off the glass. Markkanen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Outside Barrett. From deep. No good on the shot. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Sexton passes to Olynyk. This for the tie! Second chance shot. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Hart from long range. The shot off that time. And Utah the other way now. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Grimes, he's checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
And Utah has possession. Trailing by 2. Clarkson for 3. Outside for Sexton. That one's good. This game is all even. Sexton's got his first basket.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Knocked away. And now the Knicks on the break. The pull-up. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Sexton misses.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
From the low block. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Now a timeout called by New York. A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Quickly is checked in for Hart. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. Pass to Hartenstein. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Horton Tucker on the wing. 5 points in the game. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Gay.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And there it is for him.
Toscano.
New York trailing. Quickly from outside. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. 5 points in the game.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Knicks lead.
Pass to Abaji. Pulls up. Here's Hasabuki. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. The 2011 season, whew, that was something special.
And that one falls for Rose. D. Rose in 2011, MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
Quickly from outside. Pure from three-point range. Quickly's got 8.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Knicks lead. 53.
Here's Abaji. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Rose with the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Grimes. Shots blocked. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Abaji. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. Now Rose. Fires from deep. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Knicks leading by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Down low. Here's Randall. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
52.
Sexton against Brunson. Pass to Clarkson.
Knicks foul. Quentin Grimes.
Hart's checked in for Grimes.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Josh Hart.
It's Markkanen on the wing, guarded by Barrett from deep. Gay. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Randall. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
Jalen Brunson.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Randall against Gay. Here's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. He puts up a 3. And another miss by Utah. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
That's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And that one's good for Brunson.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Sexton. Softly drops in the floater.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Here's Brunson. Here's Hart. Clarkson grabs a miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Count it.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Now a timeout called by New York. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Gay. Robinson with the block. Launches a three. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 3 assists tonight.
Impressive handle by Rudy Gay. Don't often see that out of the 6'8" slender forward.
For Utah, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. He shoots again, and it's rejected. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Utah calls time here. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Olenek's checked in for Utah.
Give it up for him, fans.
Here's Clarkson. Fires the 3. And another miss by Utah.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Hart can't hit. Utah trailing here. Right side, Sexton. Markkanen from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. Grimes is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Quentin Grimes.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, the Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Randall. Barrett against Olynyk. Shot is good by Barrett. And now it's a 12-point Knick lead.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Markkanen from long range. It doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Knicks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Barrett with it. It's guarded by Markkanen. Barrett into the lane, and the layup falls.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Brunson. Randle outside. Lets the three fly. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never